Thank you. Maybe it is, actually. Exakick and Doss, another win on the books. You were just chatting about something. What was it, if you can share?
I think it's the ganks on bot.
The ganks on what specifically?
Yeah, like how we died. It was...
Basically, I didn't see that the Sejuani was running behind me. I was like focused on the Heimer, like doing random movements. I was like, oh, I'm gonna hook this guy, but apparently there's just a jungler behind me, so...
But it happened a couple of times. Did it happen every single time, or...?
Not the same way, but... yeah, I mean, they really wanted to kill me this game, that's for sure.
Yeah.
They
Once
did.
he has no flash, it's just... They use like 3 different flash to kill him, so it's just giga easy. But I think it doesn't matter once they died 1v2 on the turret, so...
Yeah, the game did flip from that point. Overall, I was talking to your coach during the pause earlier, and he was talking about how you needed to be, or you were focusing on the early game, I should say, rather. So, Exakick, what do you think the things are you need to work on in that department?
I think it's not inting, honestly. And I think we hinted a bit on bot. Like we died. I mean, I say we because I think it's probably like my fault as well. I should like play better the waves and stuff. But I think it doesn't matter because we had the better draft and my mid was smurfing as well.
So it's crazy, right? He was smurfing really hard.
And their top laner was getting like LEC check, I would say, like yesterday. But I can relate, honestly. My first games were bad as well, so...
Oh, I like it, like the shared experience.
It's just rookie, you know, you have to...
You got to play a couple of games to get used to it. Doss, when did you think, or when did you feel like the game flipped in your favor? And was it all because you just looked at the mid lane scoreline, or because of the scaling of your comp?
I mean, honestly, I never really felt too behind this game. Like, even though like I was like 0-3 or something, I still felt like we were gonna win this game because they were like spending a lot of resources on just getting like a kill on Thresh, and they were not really getting plates or anything. And obviously, like when I was roaming top and we got like 4 kills on top and extra 1v2 them on bot lane, then I knew it was over. So yeah, not too much sweat.
How different was it playing versus the duo now that it's Advien and Reckless?
Actually, I mean, we only played like 1 game versus Rexus and Rux, right? So can't really judge too much, but against Rux, they played melee champ and they like kind of forced playing melee champ into a bad matchup just because they wanted to play melee champ, I guess. And Advien obviously plays a bit more champions, and like this game I was inting, so I won't really comment too much. So.
That's fair. Exakick, I heard that Reckless was streaming and you popped in and he said hello or something. Was that today?
Yeah, that was today.
Okay.
I said good luck. That's it. And yeah, it was a nice game, but I think I feel like they have the same issues as they had on bot lane from last split. But
which are?
I think he could play way more crazy with his champ, probably. I mean, maybe it's hard actually because you have Vitalia, you know, like you just get ulted, this giga unskilled, this combo. But for my game, was fine till I tried something. I would say, I would say on mid because I was bored and I was like 1 KP and my team was like 14 kills. So I was like, yeah, I want to play as well. And then I just mega hinted. But yeah, I'm happy with the win. We start 2-0. It's better than last split for sure.
Yeah, it's...
But I think we need to prove ourselves against Vitality and G2.
Okay. That's what the kind of the goals are for you. But of course, you made it all the way to playoffs. It was against the Mad Lions that you fell.
Yeah.
Ultimately, what are your goals personally and what are the goals as a team? I don't want to say, of course, you want to do better than last split, right? But in terms of what you really need to improve on to make sure that this time you can make it all the way to the final.
I think we need to be as good as we were on the range matchup in this meta. Like the support meta kind of shifted. Now it's like Rakan, Thresh, all those kind of stuff. I mean, Doss is very good on it, so we just need to be like giga good together. And then I think second goal for me individually would be like to match Hans and Upset, which are probably like the 2 best giga good ADs in the league. And then as a team, I think it would be to do better than top 4.
Yeah. Anything to add, Doss? Do you have anything to add?
No, I think Exa summed it up pretty well.
Okay, final question then for you in terms of Thresh, who's had some changes and now you can like hook a little bit more, but you were saying that maybe it was baiting yourself in at times. How do you find playing him and how high do you rank him in the meta?
I mean, honestly, like again, it's really hard to judge people from just 1 game, right? And like we didn't scrim them at all, like we took 1 week break in the off season.
Did you listen to my question? I asked about Thresh.
Oh, Thresh. I thought you said Adrian.
That's okay.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Well, Thresh. I mean, Thresh. Thresh was like my main champion for years, and
Yeah.
I think it's actually the most banned champion against me in competitive. But obviously, like coming from only playing like the Yumi, Lulu, all that stuff is like completely different, like play style as a team as well, right? So not only mechanically for me or like individual players, like we need to play it different as a team as well, right? But at least in scrims we're doing well with it. So I think today was just a little whoopsie, but yeah, happens.
Okay.
I think I had my oopsie yesterday.
Yeah?
And now he had his oopsie today.
You also had a little oopsie today.
Nah.
No, it doesn't count.
In
Doesn't
lane. And I think like tomorrow it will be better. I don't even know who we play, but
Oh, your coaching staff knows. I hope. I don't
I
either.
hope so too.
But thank you very much. Congratulations, you
Thank
two.
you.
Oh, you're playing Astralis. And they're playing right now versus G2 after the break.
Kill off the SK jungler, humanoid going